Can you see that your intuition can be your superpower? I just heard a great story. Simple, short, sweet, and a really good example of practical, everyday intuition that shows up when you awaken your intuition and you train and develop it to the point where you know what's the difference that made the difference. Recent graduate of the Silva Method immersion of Silva Life and Intuition System. He's been working on his intuition for some time now. And he told me he works on a farm, he's on the tractor, and they're having trouble. The tractor's breaking down. So, of course, they called the mechanic. Well, he couldn't find anything. They wound up calling 3 different mechanics, and none of them could figure out what was wrong. Whenever they applied what they thought would work, it kept breaking down. Well, his name is Dean. Dean was riding the tractor doing his work, and all of a sudden he said, I stopped, and I just closed my eyes, kind of took a deep breath. I centered myself in Alpha and asked for guidance. What's wrong? What needs attention? What needs to be repaired? And he went through a visual exercise, and he said then he just felt compelled with his hands, his right hand, to reach over the side. Now, I'm not a mechanic, and I'm not that familiar with tractors, but as he reached down, he found himself reaching into an area, kind of boxed in area, and there are a number of wires. And he found 3 wires, and he felt them, and as he was moving around without looking, he said, this is it. He opened his eyes, gently pulled the wires out, and one of the wires happened to be red, was not connected. So he made the adjustment, connected, simple fix, and it worked beautifully. So he immediately told the owner of the farm to save him substantial, like $5,000, because what they were going to replace. And he still called the mechanic, and Dean told him about the wire. The mechanic went in, confirmed, made some adjustments, I think replaced the wiring also, and that was it, and it's working fine. Now, can you relate? How many times have you had a gut impression, a thought, an idea? But let's face it, you don't always know. Can I trust it? Is this for real? Today, there's so much misinformation around. In many ways and capacities, how do you know that it's the truth and that you can follow through on what you're being told? Well, the fact is, it's a slippery slope. I agree. I've been doing this work for 55 years. I'm the lead instructor, the training director for the Silva Method. I'm the guy that Jose Silva asked in 1984, still at a very young age, to travel the globe with advanced presentations, advanced courses of the Silva Method, and to work with developing our instructors. And even with 55 years of practice, I agree. Sometimes there's that nagging thought, can I trust it? But I can tell you, I've come to understand what's the difference that makes the difference when I'm spot on, I can trust it, and when I'm not. It's not a quick fix. It just takes the right training and then conscious attention to it. Paying attention to your experiences, logging them, noting them, maybe journaling them, and you begin to recognize whatever's working for you, a feeling, a visual image, a thought, a sense of knowing, whatever it is. But it takes practice. You've got this, and you are far more powerful than you realize. A little bit of training, practice, and your intuition becomes your best friend, your superpower to get through the fluff, to get through the lies, shall I say, and more importantly, to get to the truth and to be guided where it feels like the universe has got your back. I look forward to hearing from you, and take care.